Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and this is my review of
The Purge. Election year.
Here we are with the third installment of the Purge franchise. And so far, it's been a solid but not great movie series. I thought the first Purge had a ton of potential, but really wasn't able to live up to that potential. But the Purge Anarchy made up for it, and I thought it was a complete blast and a really solid film. And I think the Purge election year follows up where Anarchy left off. Because while I did have quite a few problems with election year, I had a really good time and think overall it was a solid thriller. My initial draw to this entire franchise is the premise itself of the government passing something so crazy as the Purge. And I think that this movie, even more so than the last film, really delves into the politics of it all. The Purge Anarchy let us leave the single house and explore kind of what was happening out in the real world, what was actually going on Purge Night. And this one takes it another step further and really delves into the politics of what these politicians are doing on the Purge Night. And in effect, what that means for the rest of us, how is America reacting, so on and so forth. And I think, honestly, the fact that we're in an election year, smart marketing, really heightened everything in this film. Because, hey, not really a secret, I'm not a Donald Trump supporter, and I think that this is eerily scary to what could possibly happen come a Donald Trump presidency. I'm really nervous that if he gets sworn into office, first thing he's gonna announce is we need to get these poor people out of here, we need to get all these colored folks of every color out of here. Any foreigners, let's go ahead, let's arm up, and let's institute the Purge. Kill all of these non-white folks immediately, please. And I think that just heightened the whole experience of, hey, this could happen actually. This seemed super outlandish and super crazy when it first debuted, but we've seen some radical stuff going down. So I just loved the political context of it all. I love how it unfolded. That part was great. What else was great was the costuming and essentially the world building that took place here. I love that the movie built the Purge up to be an actual event for American society. And before you think I'm just like this weird, overly morbid person who likes killing people to be an event, what I really mean is I love that they built up the fact that society had bought into this premise, and that's why it works so well. So they were making costumes, they were making masks, decking out their cars. It just all felt so cool. It was really fun to see everybody's outfits and see how these people were getting so excited for it. And I just loved all of the costuming. I loved that we went away from just the generic one mask to different masks, different car setups, all of this fun, creative stuff that they were able to come up with in the world of the Purge. And I also love what it had to really say about blindly following religion. This movie does have quite a bit of religious undertone and, commentary on religion in general, but I don't think it's really as specific as it first seems. It's not aimed right at Catholic religion. I think it's really aimed at all religions, period. And the fact that being a blind religious follower isn't really a good thing. You're not supposed to follow what that human being is saying to you. Because often that human being is not really relaying the messages that your religion holds core. They're not really spouting off what's in the best interest of the religion and the God you believe in. A lot of times they have a political agenda, the judgment or the hatred or the actions of what they're trying to promote are not really what you want as part of your religion. And this movie just, blatantly shows it, and I thought that was great as well. And I think our main core cast was really solid. They had great chemistry together. I thought Frank Grillo was, again, really strong here. And our main cast had really nice chemistry. I liked watching them interact. I thought they had great humor moments. But honestly, thank goodness for that main core cast because everybody around them was a pretty bad actor. And those bad actors are really going to lead us into the negatives. So while I thought the costumes and the masks and the cars were all really fun, unfortunately the actors that they had portray the people behind those masks were pretty terrible. There are these two girls who attack who have some of the funnest costumes and cars, but oh my god, I can tell that the director really was pushing for this hammy kind of acting style, and it just didn't work for me. I was like, oh wow, they are really just, hamming it to the max, hamming it to 10. It was ridiculous. And the same thing with the other politician that was running for office, not our main girl, but the priest one. Oh my god, that acting job was so terrible. And really all of the actors outside of our main core cast were pretty bad. And they weren't really aided by the dialogue because the script also was pretty bad. That first act was a little bit tough to sit through, and really the whole movie doesn't really work until we get to Purge night. The whole exposition period was not good, and that mainly fell on the script just not being up to snuff. But when we do hit that purge, we hit a real self-realization. It knows that it's a bit outlandish, it has fun with it, it's a big action horror film. And really, I had a blast with that. I thought it really built anticipation well. It had a lot of fun action set pieces. And overall, I think The Purge election year was a nice, solid action thriller. I think quality-wise, it's worthy of a matinee for sure. But just because it's a fun horror movie, it really deserves the atmosphere of seeing it on a Friday or Saturday night full price ticket. So, that has been my review of The Purge election year. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below, and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date on our latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see The Purge election year? Have you already seen it? And what did you think of this movie and the two previous installments? Let me know either in the comment section down below or hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your support. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Bye.